Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Chavez-Smith and I'm the Learning and Development Manager with CallTower. Welcome to our CallTower Solutions Center. We are so happy to have you here. Our main goal for this site is to provide you with all of the reference guides and videos you need to be successful with all of your services from CallTower. But not only for you, also for your users. And you don't need a login to have access to anything within the site. Now, before I let you loose on the site, I do want to give you just a few tips and tricks when it comes to navigating through the site. Now, just as a reminder, we do encourage you to bookmark this site so that way you have access to it. The website is www.uc.solutions. Of course, you have started with the Start Tour because that is what this video is. And below that is going to be a list of all of our services. If you do want to look for a specific article, you'll select a service and then drill down from there. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's say I want to add in a new user for Microsoft Teams. So I'll come into Microsoft Teams, select the box there. It'll take me to another menu that has everything in regards to Microsoft Teams. Now, I'm not really sure which section to go to, so I'm going to come up to the very top and I'm going to do a search for Add User. And when I do the search, it's only going to do the search in Microsoft Teams. Add User and hit Enter. Now, as soon as I hit Enter, it is going to take me to the search screen. It's going to show me all of the results for Add User. And again, we're looking through everything for Microsoft Teams. But let's say that I want to really know how to add user for all of the different services that we offer at CallTower. On the left-hand side, you're going to see where it says Clear Filters. So I'll go ahead and select that. And then we're going to select Location here. Now, currently, it's doing a search for Add User, and it's looking through every single section within CallTower Solutions Center. But let's say that I do want to know how to add a user with our Cisco service. So I'll go ahead and select that. And now our Solution Center is going to look through the Cisco area for Add User. So there we go. Now, another way that you can do a search is if we go back home, so you'll see at the top it says Go Home. This takes us back to the home page of Solution Center. And I could go back in and select Cisco and then do a search from there. Again, you're going to do a drill down. So select the service and then drill down to the article that you'd like or do the search. Okay, so let's go back over to Microsoft Teams. And again, I want to look at that article that we're trying to get, which is the Add User. So I'm not quite sure which section to go to. So I'm going to do the search again. So Add User, hit Enter. Pulls up my search box here with all the articles in the Microsoft Teams section. So here's the article right at the very top. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And a couple of things I want to mention about the article. If you look at the very top here, it's going to show you how we drill down to get this article. So there's our home, Microsoft Teams. We looked in MS Teams Direct Routing, and then that brought us to this article. So maybe I want to go back into Direct Routing, and I want to see what other articles are in the area that might be helpful for me. So you'll see there's a number of different ones in here that you can take a look at. Let's go back into our Add User. Another thing I do want to point out is the table of contents. On the right-hand side is where you'll see the table of contents, and there's each section within the article. Let's say this is a really long article. I don't want to read the whole thing. I just want to know how to sync in the users. So I'm going to go ahead and select Sync Users, and this will take me directly to that section within the article. So you'll see Sync Users and tells me all of the information on how to do that. Now, what's really neat about this area is if you look at the very top, we have a link here. Let's say that I want to send this over to a coworker who also needs to know how to sync users. I could select this link, copy it, and send it over to them. And when they open it, it's going to take them directly to this section as well. So that's really handy. Now, at the very bottom of the article, you're going to see you can go back an article, you can go forward an article. There's also some recommended ones that you can look at as well. Now, we're always looking for feedback on how our Solution Center is doing. We want to make sure that it is beneficial for you and your users and that we have the right articles to support you. If you do find that this article was very helpful, please let us know. If you find that it's not helpful, also please let us know. Because again, we want this site to be of a benefit for you. One last thing I do want to show you within the article is if we scroll back to the very top, on the right-hand side, just above your table of contents is this little sun. Let's say that you don't like the way the background looks. Maybe reading the article is hurting your eyes. You can select the little sun and it'll change your background to white. So it makes it maybe a little bit easier for you. And also if you decide you don't want the white background, you could switch it back over to the default one. So again, by clicking this icon. Well, I'm going to come back home just so you could see the home page again. Please let us know if there's anything you'd like us to add to the site. You can reach out to us at training@calltower.com. Thank you and happy searching!